Welcome back. We continue our lesson on Science Year 4, Unit 7, Transformation of Energy. As you had remember, we had learned that energy cannot be created and destroyed. Energy can only be transformed from one form to another forms. Look at this situation. If you shine a torchlight, there is a dry cell, right, in the torchlight. So, the dry cell is containing chemical energy. Then, the energy will turn into light energy because when you turn on the torchlight, the light will be produced. Okay. As a living thing, we must eat food and drink water. Food and water containing chemical energy. When we get the energy, we can do lot of activity. For example, cycling. In this situation, chemical energy is changed into kinetic energy. There are many electrical appliances at our house. For example, this oven. In this situation, electrical energy is transformed to heat energy and maybe plus kinetic energy because the plate is moving, and also light energy because there is light in the oven. Means the electrical energy transformed into three forms of energy. A driver fill in the fuel at the tank of a car, the fuel containing chemical energy. Then the car can move. So it's transformed to kinetic energy. When we turn on the lights, the electrical energy transforms into light energy. When the school bell rings, the electrical energy transforms into the sound energy. This is another situation. Do you remember in the topic photosynthesis, a plant needs sunlight to carry out the photosynthesis to produce their own food. The food is in a form of glucose. It is a chemical. So, the solar energy from the sun is transformed into chemical energy stored in the part of plant. For example, in the log. If we burn the log, become a firewood, the chemical energy is transformed into heat energy and light energy. These two types of energy exist or is produced at one time. This is the equation. Look here. Solar energy change to chemical energy, change to chemical energy, change to light energy and heat energy. Please give full attention to the symbol. Symbol arrow means change to, while symbol plus means end. Symbol plus is used if there are two or more energy exist at same time. Okay, this is another situation whereby this is a boy moving on his skateboard. First, when the boy at a high place and ready to skate down, it has potential energy. As he moving down, the potential energy transform into kinetic energy until he reach at the high place another side. Okay, then again here at this point he has potential energy. He moved down again and up until here. While he moving, it has kinetic. Here, even though maybe he just stopped for a while, at the point he stopped at the high place, it has potential energy. Okay, can you think the transformation of energy in this situation? Do you know that most of the energy that we use today is comes from non-renewable energy sources? What is the non-renewable energy sources that we use? Yes, we use coal. We use coals. Coals are from fossil fuel sources. The situation is coals are burned at a power plant to generate electricity. Okay, this is the power plant. Okay, here this plant is very huge. Okay, so the coals are burned here. Okay, can you see the smoke is released? The smoke is contains carbon. Okay, the smoke is released to the air. Means the carbon released to the air. We need oxygen to breathe. Plant will take the carbon to carry out photosynthesis. But if there are so many smoke, there are too much smoke released in the air, means there are too much carbon in the air. This will cause air pollution. Back to the power plant. The electricity that generated in the power plant will supply to the house, to the school, to the hospital, to the market, and to many more other buildings. We use the electricity to carry out our daily activity, to watch television, to carry out our lesson, to turn on air conditioner, to prepare food, for laundry, to light up our house. Okay, this is some information for you. This is example of power plants in our country. Manjung Power Plant at Perak, Jimah Power Plant Selangor, and this one is Tanjung Bin Power Plant. Look here. This is not the name of person, okay? This is not the name of people. Bin here doesn't mean anak lelaki. Okay, the place name is Tanjung Bin, bukan Tanjung Bin Power Plant. Bukan ya. Okay, look carefully at the power plant. As you can see, the white smoke is released. Okay, here also the white smoke is released. Okay, this white smoke is containing carbon ya, containing carbon. As a driver fill in the fuel at the tank of a car, the car is use the fuel to get energy. Okay, the fuel is combusted in the engine. The combustion of the fuel will release carbon from the exhaust of the car. Not only the car, the other vehicle also. Okay, therefore we must use energy wisely. If we never use the energy wisely, we may lack of the sources of energy, because remember, coal is non-renewable energy sources. Non-renewable, we cannot regenerate. Lama-lama dia akan habis. Okay, why we must use energy wisely? First, by saving the energy means we can save money. The more we use energy, the more we have to pay. Every month, you have the pay bill of the electrical energy that you has consumed. Okay, next. The more we use energy, the more we emit to the air. Okay, what does it mean? The more we use electrical energy means the more coals need to be burned at the power plant. Lagi banyak arang batu dibakar di power plant, lebih banyak carbon dibebaskan. Okay? This may cause air pollution, pencemaran udara. There is more sequences from this air pollution. For example, you will feel the weather is too hot. Global warming. There is lot of rain at certain area and very less rain at certain area. Means some area may always flooded, banjir, but certain area is too dry, kemarau. This is one of the effect of air pollution. Next, the more we use energy, the more we consume the non-renewable energy sources. It may cause depletion of energy sources. This one I had explained before. The more we use energy, the more coals need to be burned. So at the end, we will lack of coal. No more coal in the world. No more coal in the world. How to generate the electricity? We will get difficulties. Okay. That's why we need to use energy wisely. But how? This is some daily practices that you can apply to save energy. Very easy, very simple, but everyone can do it. If you are the last one leaving the room, please turn off the lights and the fan. For example, if you are the one who leave the hall, please turn off the fan and the lights. If you are the last one who leave the dining room, please turn off the fan and the lights. If you are the one who leave the house, please make sure you turn on the fan, the lights and the air conditioner. Next, carpooling. Berkongsi kereta. If you plan to go somewhere, if you can plan to go together with your neighbor, you can carpooling. But this is only apply if our country is free from COVID-19. Remember, we can only carpooling if our country is free from COVID-19. Next, during this MCO, we have to stay at home. We do our study at home. Most of your parents carry out working from home. It's me also teaching from home. So in this situation, please use as much natural lights as possible. Please do your activity near the window, near the door. Pull the curtain to let the sunlight bright up your area. Okay, so you can reduce the usage of lamp. Next is use public transport. This another one is very important. Most of us always not aware to do this. Okay, after this, I hope you can share this information to many people as you can. Please set your air conditioner temperature at room temperature. What is room temperature? It is 24 degrees Celsius. Outside of our house always hot. For example, during peak hour, noon, at noon, normally reach at 33 or 34 degrees Celsius. It's too hot. That's why you also feel hot inside the house. So, normally people will turn on the conditioner. In this case, please make sure set timer and set the temperature at 24 degree. Don't set below than that. For example, set at 18 degree. It's too cold. If you set the temperature too cold, means you will use up more energy and you will use up more coals to be burned at the power plant. Okay, this is another simple thing that we can apply. When we want to purchase or we want to buy electrical appliance, please check that the electrical appliance is a product that can use energy efficiently. Okay, for example, if you want to buy an electric kettle, please check the product has this label. Okay, this label is endorsed by the TNB. You can read further the explanation. Okay, this 5 stars. Yeah, this 5 stars mean the energy efficiency rating. Okay, what else? Actually, there are many more you can do. For example, you can change the sources of energy. You can use you can also install solar panel So some of the electrical appliance at your home is using solar energy. This is one of the method to save electrical energy. I think this is all my sharing for today. Hope you can get some benefit information, and please also share to your parents, to your friends, and anybody that you know in your community. See you then. Bye.